Good morning, it is episode 17 of our budget van build and today we are doing the plumbing.
We use Esim.sm to stay connected on the road. We especially love their global eSIM plan, which allows you to go from country to country only paying for what you use. It helps us forget about the roaming. Use the code on the screen to help you save even more money. Let's get into the video.
Before I start this video, I just want to say a massive thank you guys for 10k. It is absolutely insane and I appreciate everyone watching. Thank you for subscribing, commenting, liking, and yeah, we are almost done with this budget van build, but what an exciting journey it's been, honestly, and I'm so glad that all of you guys have been along with it. We have a lot of stuff to add into this van today. We've got our massive water tank, our water pump, water heater, this little thing that stops our whole water system from exploding, and yeah, a few little pipes. What we're going to do is start from the front of the van, our work, and oh my god. What we're going to do is work our way from the front of the van all the way to the garage space and to the water tank. So yeah, let's do it.
Right, okay, we're going to start with the water heater.
So this is our 6-litre REDRING water heater. It is probably one of the best heaters that we've used. We've tried 12 volt and honestly this takes about 10 to 15 minutes to heat up, which is super quick. Our old one used to take about an hour and a half, which was not great when you just wanted to have a shower. So this plugs in to the inverter and just like that. We're going to fit this as close to the shower as possible because we don't want to waste water when pushing the water button. The closer it is to your shower, the quicker the hot water gets to you. So yeah, just fit it in. We've got this plate that we have to screw onto the wall and it just sits on nicely.
Let's do it.
Connor's already done some of the plumbing for the shower when we did that. The shower head, the push button, and then this will just go straight into the water heater. We've already measured out where we want this, so that we want this sitting on the floor so it's not suspended.
That's the bracket.
And then it just sits on here.
And here it is, mounted to the wall.
For our plumbing, we're using this 15mm push fit pipe work. It's so easy to use, it's foolproof. What you do is there are these pipe inserts which look like this, and you stick it in the end of your pipe work that you want to connect to wherever, and then push it in until you hear sort of a click, or it's pushed in as much as it can, and then to tighten it you just need to twist it all the way up and that's it. And there you have it. It's absolutely secure. We've used this on all of our previous vans and we've never had a leak, so that's why it's well and truly tested. And then to release it, you just unscrew it, push this bit and pull it off, and that's it. If you ever need to change any pipework.
Connor screwed on the 90-degree elbows to the water heater.
So now you have the shower head, the shower button, all connected to the hot part of the pipe there.
So, we need to get the cold feed on the water heater to the garage. So Mara's going to go to the garage with this and she's going to pass it. We'll go behind the back of the seat, under the bin, through the back in one piece. We want as little joins as possible, so we're just going to try and do it in one whole go.
Whilst I was sitting in the garage pushing the pipework through, Connor was on the other side and guiding it to where it needed to go.
So it's all connected there, and then one whole pipe underneath this, down the back of the cupboard into the garage.
So now that we've done this side, we're going to move on to this side and do the waste for the sink. We've got some 90-40 millimeter 90 bend, whatever that's called, and then we've got a bottle trap so that it doesn't smell. That's and then yeah, this is I think 38 mil piping. So from the sink we're gonna come down, have the bottle trap, and then 90 it to the bottom, so it's all the way down. And then another time on the miscellaneous video, we're going to be adding the water tanks, the grey water tanks. Connor's going to drill a hole from the underneath up because we want to know exactly where we can drill so that we can fit a grey water tank. So yeah, let's go. So we've measured from where that line is to the end of the door to see whereabouts we can do it. Connor's just going to drill.
You ready?
Yep, I'm ready.
I hope this comes out in the right place.
I don't know if you heard that, but he said, I hope it comes out in the right place. It definitely did not come out in the right place. We had to remove that leg afterwards. So from where the hole is there, I've measured out exactly where the hole needs to be over here.
So that is the hole in the cupboard, and that's the hole going out to outside. And we got this pipe here, and that
Goes.
Oh, it does, I'm sure.
Oh my god, it's disappeared. And there it is. So I've cut the two pipes exactly what size we need them, and now what I'm going to do is just put this pipe down to there. These rubbers always slip off, so what I do is I fit them onto here first. Long way around. Fit them onto here first. I push it on, and then I get this bit and screw it. I don't know why they always do that, just rubber O-rings are the worst. And that's tight, and that is tight. Now time for this one. Wow, it is so hot and sweaty. I feel like proper claustrophobic in there. Cool. And then that goes up here facing backwards. I can never get these things on. Let me just oh why, that's why. I'm just gonna make sure that I can actually
Give you some space.
yeah, I'm gonna take this one off and put this on first before I screw it onto the top. There you go.
Alright.
Here is.
So that's the waste, just goes out there. And then we'll silicone
Around, yeah.
there on the inside, and I'll go under the van and silicone the outside, so that's all airtight.
Very sweaty work. Whilst Connor's siliconing the bottom, what I'm going to do is drill a 16mm hole so we can get the water, the fresh water pipe down from these behind here and underneath and through this box, just like we did the other side, and then we're going to join the two together into the water tank, which we're going to fit in a second. I'm very excited. But let me do this and I'll show you afterwards.
Right, we just got to do some hoovering. Mara's got to show us
Little
a trick. Little.
Right. I don't know if I'm still good at this. 3, 2, 1.
I was smacking the...
Oh no. That's my cardio done for the day. Okay, this is serious work. Let's get back to hoovering. So I've got this 90 that's gonna fit under here, like that, to go straight to the garage. And I've got this, this bit of straight. It's a male coupler, which is gonna go from here onto this pipe here. Again, all push fit, so it's super easy. Even I can do it. Let me put this on and then I can show you what it looks like afterwards. So there it is, all connected. This one we've just blocked off. This is the hot water feed that normally we were gonna attach it, but then we realized that it's just, there's no point, to be fair. And it's there, all down here, through there and into the garage. So now we've got both pipes coming out into the garage. We're gonna join them together, tee them onto the same line that goes into the water tank that's gonna be here. Now we are attaching the two hoses to the water pump, and this is an expansion, I don't want to say tank, it's not really a tank, it's like a little expansion thing that helps your, I don't know, piping from not exploding.
Yeah, so we got the water pump going in. The 30 psi water pump, we paid around 65 quid for it.
Yeah, it's the ones that they use in like boats and stuff.
Then we got
Yeah.
this thing, which is, we don't know what it's called. It was like 27 quid from Screwfix.
And we've got literally fittings galore here and PTFE tape.
And obviously the water tank, but we're going to do that right at the end because
Yeah.
we've got to be in there.
We found out what it was called. It's called a vessel shock arrestor, and how I can best understand it is it acts like a cushion to the water system, and it absorbs any sudden water pressure and prevents both noise and damage to the pipes.
It'll make more sense at the end, but that is the water pump, so that's what pressurizes the system. And then this here, we think it's an expansion tank, but that is when you got the hot water on, that takes out the build up in pressure. So that's in, and then Mara's running the
piping. I've just connected that to there, and then I'm doing here all the way over to this expansion tank. You guys let us know what it's called down below.
And then yeah, we'll be putting the tank in.
We finished up connecting all the piping.
That's the pipe work done. We got some of these, so we're just going to screw the pipe to the wall and I'll just hold it, stop it moving around.
Yeah, let's go. This is what the plumbing is looking like now. You've got the T-piece there, one that goes to the sink and one that goes to the shower. It goes up into the expansion tank, I think it's called, or to the water pump, and that is going to go into the water tank, which we're going to put in here. We bought a 210 litre water tank, which is completely overkill. The limiting factor for us, if we wanted to completely go off grid, is water. We've got unlimited electricity from our solar, and we've also got 6 months of gas in our gas bottle, but the only thing that we had to keep going in to fill up was water. We had an 150 litre water tank in our last van, and then we actually added about a year later a 100 litre water tank with like some really sketchy connections. It held. It's not that sketchy because it didn't leak.
We had to put a basket over it because we didn't want to knock the pipe because
yeah, just in case, because I'm very clumsy anyway, and I just ram stuff in the garage most of the time. But this time we have only one 210 litre, which is smaller than the 2 tanks, and also it carries almost as much as we had last time. We don't always fill it up all the way, but we like the option to if we wanted to fully be off grid. The good thing is we are going to have so much more garage space. We want to be able to put some bikes here, some fold up bikes or anything. We really want some Bromptons because I think that they would be like the perfect bike to fit in there, because we tried to fit in this like really old vintage bike that we have and that did not fit. So if anybody works at Brompton or know anyone who works at Brompton, let us know that if they want to sponsor us 2 bikes, that would be nice. Thank you in advance. Let's show you the water tank. So this bad boy is our 210 litre water tank. It's a baffled water tank. Apparently you're supposed to have a baffled water tank so that when it sloshes when you're driving, it doesn't like completely go off to one side.
smack up the van.
I don't know. I don't exactly know why, but if you do know why, put it in the comments. I know roughly. I know the theory, but I can't explain it. Let's get it in. It's really hot, so skip to a time lapse and we'll show you what it looks like after.
So that the water tank was held in place, we added some brackets and some battens of wood at the back, but we realised that the actual brackets weren't really working. They were a bit too flimsy, so we ended up using some battening all the way around. We made sure to use our pictures of where our wiring was so that we didn't screw anything into it, and then we started connecting the rest of the piping to the water pump.
So now we've connected the water pump to the tank and we've battened it all in so it doesn't move around. I think I tightened it way too much. There you go. And we've got the hose going in there, and once that's filled up, it will
suck up the water.
We're going back to our shower setup from a few videos ago. This is the Triton anti-vandal shower head. It's like a gym style shower head. We've got the push button over here, which is timed, so that allows you to conserve water. Over here we've got the 6 litre REDRING water heater. It's a household water heater, so it runs off our inverter, and that literally takes about 10-15 minutes to heat up, no joke, and the water is so hot. But you can also leave it on whilst you're having a shower, so it heats up the water as you're showering. So if you want a longer shower, that's perfect. This is our 30 psi water pump. It is sort of like just a boat, car, van water pump. That gives us enough pressure to have really good showers and to use the sink. And this is our 210 litre water tank. It literally lets us stay off grid for about 2.5 weeks. We are going to be doing wiring next video, so we are going to be showing you our sink working and our shower working. So yeah, stay tuned for that, and hopefully, fingers crossed, it's all working. Our water setup is so simple, very easy to fit, and it doesn't take that much work to do. So here it is. We've still got so much space in our garage as well. Here hopefully for some bikes, at the front if we want to have any storage. The battery setup is going to go over here, which reminds me, the next video we are going to be doing wiring, so let us know in the comments down below if you have any advice. That's all we have time for this video. Thank you guys so much for watching, and honestly I appreciate everything. Again, thank you so much for 10k. I will see you guys on Friday. Thank you so much for watching. This is just a quick and easy way to do plumbing. Obviously there are other ways to do it, but if you need a simple budget friendly way, here it is.